Here is why this matters right now. CPP stands for the Canada Pension Plan. OAS stands for Old Age Security. Together, they are the two main retirement programs the federal government pays to seniors across Canada. GIS stands for the Guaranteed Income Supplement, and it tops up low-income retirees. In 2026, both programs went through real changes. The maximum CPP retirement pension at age 65 is now $1,507.65 per month. The maximum old age security pension for ages 65 to 74 is $743.05 per month. For seniors aged 75 and over, that maximum climbs to $817.36 per month. The Guaranteed Income Supplement tops out at up to $1,109.85 per month for single, widowed, or divorced seniors with very low income. These numbers were not always this high. They update every January and again every July based on inflation. That is why your monthly deposit may look different in June and July of 2026, even if you did absolutely nothing wrong. Let me explain exactly who gets what and how the new rules decide who falls into the $1,800 group and who ends up in the $2,400 group. Point 1. Let us talk about the CPP maximum for 2026, because this is the foundation of everything else. The Canada Pension Plan is the pension you earned through your working years. It is not free money. It is your money paid back to you monthly after you turn 60. For 2026, the maximum CPP retirement pension you can receive at age 65 is $1,507.65 per month. That works out to about $18,091.80 per year. To unlock that full amount, you have to contribute the maximum every year for at least 39 years. Most Canadians will not hit that ceiling, and that is okay. The average CPP payment in 2026 is much lower, around $800 to $900 per month. If you start your CPP earlier than age 65, your payments shrink. If you wait until age 70, your payments grow by about 42%. So a senior who delays to 70 could see up to roughly $2,143 per month from a full CPP file. There is also a second tier called CPP2, or the CPP enhancement. It kicks in fully in 2026 on earnings between $74,600 and $85,000. Combining the base CPP and the CPP2 enhancement, the top combined retirement pension at age 65 is up to about $1,803.00 per month. Think of that number because it is the key to who crosses into the $2,400 monthly club. Stay with me right here because point 2 shows you where the rest of that $2,400 comes from. Point 2, old age security is the second piece, and OAS is the program most seniors mistake for free money. It is not tied to your work history the way CPP is. It is tied to how long you lived in Canada after age 18. For the April to June 2026 quarter, the maximum monthly OAS pension is $743.05 if you are between 65 and 74. If you are 75 or older, the maximum climbs to $817.36 per month. That higher rate has been permanent since 2022, when the government boosted OAS for the oldest seniors to recognize their higher costs. There is a catch called the OAS recovery tax, also called the clawback. If your 2025 net world income was above $148,451, your OAS starts shrinking. If your income went above $152,062 for ages 65 to 74, your OAS disappears entirely. For 75 and older, the thresholds are slightly higher at $154,196 and $157,923. This is why two seniors in the same province can have wildly different OAS stories. Take Margaret from Hamilton, Ontario. She receives the full $743.05 because her income stays below the threshold. Now, take Robert from Kelowna, British Columbia. He earned a solid workplace pension, so his OAS is partially clawed back to about $510 a month. Same program, very different deposit. If you want to keep your OAS full and untouched, watch your income sources closely. RRIF withdrawals, employer pensions, and rental income all count toward that clawback. Hold on tight, because the next point is the one most retirees never hear about. Point 3. This is the part that shocks almost everyone. The third pillar is called the Guaranteed Income Supplement, and GIS is a tax-free monthly top-up for lower-income seniors. For 2026, the maximum GIS for a single, widowed, or divorced senior is up to $1,109.85 per month. The income cutoff to qualify for any GIS sits at $22,512 for a single senior. For a couple where both spouses receive full OAS, GIS tops out at about $667.41 per person, with combined income below about $51,000. GIS is not automatic. You only get it if your income is low enough, and you must file taxes every year to keep the data current. If you skip a tax return, Service Canada can stop your GIS payments. Picture Dorothy from Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. She is 71, widowed, and her only income is CPP plus OAS. Her total sits around $1,200 a month, so she receives close to $1,000 in GIS on top of that. Now picture George and Helene in Quebec City. They are both on full OAS, both in their 70s, and because their combined income is low, each one receives GIS on top of their pensions. So when we talk about who gets $2,400 a month, look at the math. A senior who combines maximum CPP, maximum OAS, and partial GIS can land near that number without a single private investment. Keep watching, because the rules that decide whether you qualify just changed in 2026. Point 4. Let us put the $1,800 versus $2,400 puzzle together with real Canadian examples. The numbers themselves are simple addition, but the rules that decide who qualifies are not. Meet Eleanor from Winnipeg, Manitoba. She started her CPP at 65. She earns the maximum benefit of $1,507.65. She is 67, so her OAS is the 65 to 74 maximum of $743.05. Her total before GIS is $2,250.65 per month. With small income tax withheld, she nets close to $1,950 per month in her bank account. She falls into the $1,800 to $2,000 range. Now meet Charles from Calgary, Alberta. He delayed CPP to age 70, so his monthly CPP jumps to about $2,143. He is 78, so he qualifies for the higher 75 plus OAS rate of $817.36. His total comes to roughly $2,960 per month before tax. Even after withholding, he sits comfortably above $2,400 a month. The gap between Eleanor and Charles is more than $1,000 per month. Some of it comes from CPP timing, some of it comes from age, none of it comes from luck. Every dollar was chosen. That is the heart of this video. Your retirement income is not random. It is the result of decisions you make at 60, 65, and 70. And the June 2026 payment date is the next chance to put those decisions to work. Do not go anywhere, because the next section covers the actual dates and a bonus most seniors miss. Point 5. Let us get straight to the payment dates and one crucial bonus that almost no one talks about. The next scheduled CPP and OAS payment date is June 26, 2026. After that, the pension runs land on July 29th, August 27th, September 25th, October 28th, November 26th, and December 22nd, 2026. These are the dates Service Canada deposits your money if you are set up on direct deposit. Now here is the bonus that shocks almost everyone. The allowance is a benefit paid to low-income spouses age 60 to 64 who live with an OAS pensioner. In some provinces, it pays up to about $1,377 per month combined, tax-free. Couples in Newfoundland and rural New Brunswick often qualify without realizing it. There is also the allowance for the survivor, paid to low-income widowed spouses age 60 to 64. It tops out up to around $1,564 per month. Many widowed Canadians never apply, even though they would have qualified. Finally, watch the July 2026 quarterly adjustment. OAS and GIS usually rise every 3 months based on inflation. If the Consumer Price Index ticks up again, your August 2026 deposit will reflect that increase automatically. You do not need to apply for it, you just need to be receiving OAS already. That is the playbook for June and July 2026. Read it, apply it, share it. Stay tuned, because the closing step is the one that could change your retirement this year. Action Step 1. Check your My Service Canada account this week and confirm your current CPP and OAS amounts. If you do not have an account, register online at canada.ca today. Action Step 2. Run the official CPP estimator on the canada.ca website. The tool uses your actual contributions to project your monthly payout at 60, 65, and 70. Action Step 3. Decide your CPP start age deliberately, starting at 60 locks in a smaller payment for life. Delaying to 70 can raise your lifetime total by tens of thousands of dollars. Action Step 4. Look honestly at your expected retirement income. If it stays below the GIS thresholds, apply for GIS through Service Canada. If your income is closer to the OAS clawback zone, plan RRIF and pension withdrawals to keep OAS as full as possible. Action Step 5. Verify everything on the official Government of Canada websites. Do not rely on blogs, social media posts, or call center gossip. The source of truth is canada.ca. This is money you have earned. This is money you and your family paid into the system for decades. You deserve to collect every dollar that belongs to you, and not a penny less. Hit the subscribe button right now so you never miss another update like this. Many seniors across Ontario, Alberta, British Columbia, Quebec, and every other province are losing out simply because they were never told. Give this video a thumbs up so the algorithm shows it to more Canadian seniors who need this information. Share it with your spouse, your siblings, your neighbors, your church group, your community center. One share from you could be worth thousands of dollars to a fellow retiree. Drop a comment below telling me where you live and what your monthly CPP and OAS amount looks like. I read every comment, and your story could help the next senior watching. Take care of yourself and your family this June. I will see you in the next video. This video is for general educational purposes only and is not financial, legal, or tax advice. All figures quoted reflect publicly available 2026 maximum amounts from Government of Canada sources, including Service Canada and the Canada Revenue Agency. Actual benefits depend on your contribution history, age, residency, and income. Always verify your specific amounts through your My Service Canada account or by calling Service Canada directly, and consult a qualified Canadian financial advisor before making retirement decisions. All figures in this script are pulled from official and verifiable Canadian government sources.